Like everything that's good in life always come to an end. We're letting go, drifting apart. There's no use trying to pretend. And I know that it's over. Got the look on your face. It's so hard to explain, but the worst is the pain when you pronounce my name and you say Gloria, please.
Hey guys, so hi, can't believe I'm doing this, but my name is Lerato, and those who love me and are close to me and friends and family call me Rato or Maratos or Ratos. Yeah, but you guys can call me anything you want to call me. Yeah, Rato, Lerato, I am easy. So decided to start this channel just to I will give you a background in terms of what my background is and what inspired this. So decided to start this channel mainly I'm gonna mix it with a bit of lifestyle, and so it's not boring, or it doesn't get boring. I'm gonna mix it with what I get up to over the weekends. But I think what inspired it is my background in recruitment, in the job market. And a few years ago I ran a consulting company where I assisted candidates who were obviously in the job market seeking employment. So what I wanted to do different from your normal recruitment agencies was to have a bit of addition in terms of the success rate in placing candidates. So what I did differently was to coach my candidates before going for an interview, coach them in terms of how to handle interviews, in terms of sorry, I'm gonna say a lot. In handling interviews, in taking over and owning that interview and turning it into a conversation rather than that dreadful interview where it's a nerve-wracking experience where you have a chance of ruining it because of the nerves, right? So obviously, being an interviewer in corporate, being on the other side of the table, what inspired that business idea at the time was seeing technically great candidates who were strong in terms of the technical skills, but they just didn't know how to obviously handle interviews or confidently take over the interview, or confidently confidently sell themselves, right? So they allowed nerves to take over them. So shame, it was really heart-wrenching for me.
Police reported ahead.
Sorry, I'm navigating. It was really heart-wrenching for me to see people not making it, not because they don't know, right? Not because they don't know their job, not because they are technically not a match, simply because they just allowed nerves to take over them, right? So fast forward, I did that a few years ago, and I then went back to the job market again. I did it on a full-time basis, where obviously I consulted in other areas as well, but mainly what I'm doing this for is for the recruitment part of it, for career advancement, for advising especially young kids fresh from tertiary who don't have this experience of trying to secure a job. So what I'm gonna do, right, I'm gonna post a video, I'm gonna upload a video once a week. So and in each video I'm gonna do my utmost best to plug you on job opportunities that are available in the job market. So where I work, because we do have a lot of, oh, that's stuck. We do have recruitment opportunities or job opportunities. And also obviously I've got friends, I've got former colleagues who are in positions of power. By that I mean obviously they hold senior management positions, they hold executive positions, and whenever obviously I hear of a job opportunity, I will drop it on this channel, right? Once a week. It will not always be obviously on a weekly basis where I'll give you a job opportunity. Some weeks, if there's nothing obviously that's available out there, some weeks I will ensure, obviously mixing it with what I get up to, because we don't want to bore you with all this serious career talk. So we'll mix it with what I get up to. I'm obviously a mom of 2 beautiful kids, make it 3. I've got a nephew who's obviously my firstborn, and Kamu, and I'm a Glemmy to Kamu's beautiful daughter, Khanya, and I'm Owetu and Amahl's mom.
In 300 meters, turn right on Pitts Avenue, R55
It's
South.
just that I always use a navigator to try, and I know where I'm going, but I always use a navigator to try and get the quickest route. Always get Sana without fail. But anyway, back to the point, right, of this introductory video. And yeah, so I'm gonna show you obviously what's key is that career advice, and plugging you with job opportunities, and advising you, especially, like, I think especially young ones, because we know, right, the issue and the challenge with employment, or rather unemployment, in SA, right? So the idea is really to help where I can. I always say one candidate at a time, guys. If I help one person get a job once a month, or even once in 3 months, I'll be happy. So that's the whole idea. That's honestly the whole idea. So in other weeks I may not be able to plug you because maybe the market would be dry, but I will always ensure that on a weekly basis I either give you career advice, I give you tips on how to handle interviews, or I even plug you with a job opportunity. And yeah, and when I plug you with a job opportunity, I will also then obviously give you the job spec in terms of what it entails, and also obviously it's very important that you apply for what you are a match for the job, right? And when we say a match for the job spec, people think your technical capabilities or your technical skills only. It's very important. As much as the employer is seeking for a candidate or an employee, you are also seeking for a job opportunity or a company that matches you, right? Ideally, what company would you like to work for culturally? Which industry?
Turn right on Pitts Avenue, R55 South.
Excuse that. Which industry would you like to work in, right? So it's important that you also know what is your ideal employer, right, of choice. What is your ideal employer of choice? So in terms of, are you a culture fit? Because employers also look for that, right? They don't only look at your qualifications, they don't only look at if you are qualified for the job, they don't look at your experience only. There's a mix, right, for them to decide if you're going to be a match. They also check if you are a culture fit, because in my experience we've also employed, right, made mistakes of employing candidates who were technically strong, who had the qualifications, who were a perfect match, but once they were on board, they were just not a culture fit, and that's important. But this is just an introductory video, guys. I will get into the nitty-gritties on a weekly basis. And yeah, so I hope you will subscribe to my channel, click the the subscribe button, hit likes if you like the content that I'm giving you. This is new to me, I'm not a content creator, not at all. I guess that's a space I'm tapping into, using this powerful platform to help one candidate at a time, guys, secure that job, because it's doable, right? It's doable, and it's just really small mistakes that stops you from getting that ideal job while handling that interview. So I really, more than anything, as much as I'm gonna mix it with a lot of stuff, I'm a friend, obviously. I try and get social, not all the time, so to avoid these videos being boring, I'm gonna mix it with a bit of that lifestyle, but I will make it a point that I give you the career advice, that I give you the job opportunities plugs, and yeah. So I hope without me rambling, so I really hope
In
I
1.5
will be of
kilometers,
great help
stay to the left
using
to
this
Allendale
platform.
Road, M39 East.
All right, guys, cheers for now. I just wanted to use this as an introductory video in terms of what this channel will entail. But if you are keen on this content that I'm going to share on this platform, especially for career advice, please follow me at Rato Nsikinya, and subscribe, like, and watch this channel and follow it. And I hope we'll create a community here of employed people, right? Of getting those jobs, right? Because we know that it's really an issue. So yeah, so I'm not in the recruitment space anymore, but it's been really bothering me, obviously, being now back at corporate, being back as an employee and sitting on the other side of the table when interviewing. So it's been bugging me that, okay, I see that there are still those challenges out there where great candidates that could secure that job are not getting it because of everything else that I have mentioned. So yeah, guys, let's leave it here for now. We'll probably continue so that we try and keep our videos interesting, because we're gonna do a weekly video, so it can be short, right? But we'll try and also not do it long. We will try and also not do long videos, rather. So yeah, guys, guide me. This is, like I said, this is new to me, and yeah, and I've been wrestling with the idea of doing it and putting myself out there. But if it's gonna help, really, if it's gonna help one candidate at a time, I'm willing to put myself out there. All right, guys, let's leave it here for now. I'm on my way to work, and I should not be doing what I'm doing while driving. Okay, guys, cheers. Bye for now.
But the worst is the